What have I gotten myself into? G'day guys, my name's 3Jad21 and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. I don't even know where to start. You guys would probably be shocked by this, but I haven't seen any gameplay of this game, despite how popular it's become over the past month or so. All I know is that it looks like a anime schoolgirl visual novel dating sim, but it's actually very, very dark. So much to the point that when I started the game, it gave me all these like content warnings saying like this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. And I had to say that I consented to playing this game and that I was at least 13. So I don't know how dark this game is going to be. I don't know what it actually deals with, but it did mention that if you have depression and anxiety, you shouldn't play this game. So I don't know what the fuck to expect from this game. On Steam, it has 10 out of 10. So it's obviously a very, very good game. I just don't know how dark this is going to be. I'm pretty sure it's very, very dark because Karate Red told me that one of the people in one of the Discord servers he's in played it. And I think he said that that guy was like 20 years old or something. And he played this game, and he came out, and he was not okay. Like, apparently this game fucked him up. So, I'm concerned a little bit, but hopefully I'll come out okay. Another interesting thing that Karate told me is that I should keep the game files open. So, right here, I've got the game files open. Apparently, stuff is going to happen throughout the game. I'm not sure what, but I'm excited because, if there's going to be game file manipulation and shit, kind of like with, Undertale, then I'm very, very excited, so... Alright, so let's start a new game. Please enter your name. Actually, hang on. Can I get out of this? No, I can't, okay. Anyway, what shall you make as our name? Also, I like this music, to be honest. It's very calming. It's very... very deceiving as to what the game is about. I don't think I should use my YouTube name or my real name. I think we should actually, like, have our own character. This is probably, like, too generic, but let's just call us character Jason. Why not? Let's go. Hey! I don't know who's saying this. Is it me or someone else? Okay. Hey. I see an annoying girl. Okay, so it was a girl. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. I know that kind of relationship. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh no, should I do like voices? Oh, if I do voices, this is going to be the death of me. I swear to God. I overslept. Oh no, wow. Okay, my voice is not suited for this. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. If you guys are wondering why I spoke in an American accent, I find it easier to do female voices in an American accent. Don't ask me why. Whenever I try and do a female voice in an Australian accent, it just does not sound right. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's me, Jason. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you... Oh, wait, this is me. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Jason, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Oh my god. That did not come off well. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Ah, I was about to say that it's very relatable, but I'm. I mean, I don't mind anime. Don't get me wrong. It's just I'm not into it, you know. Uh huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a neat. A neat? What the fuck's a neat? I'm gonna search that up, what the fucking neat is. I've never heard that term in my life. The thought of you becoming a neat in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Oh, God, okay. I'm sorry about my voice, okay? It's not good for high-pitched voices. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. You know, this classroom reminds me of? It reminds me of Yandere Simulator. I mean, all based in the same kind of art style, so I guess that's not surprising. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori... Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Oh god. Okay. Whenever I do that, please just go along with it. It's gonna be awkward. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Uh-oh, this is where it all begins. Not that I was ever aware that she had an interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. Oh, come on, Sayori. Don't guilt trip me into this. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. Sayori. Is that how you pronounce it? It's just, that's the way it looks like it's pronounced. Sayori. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Are you kidding me? Is this place some kind of cult? Oh fuck, I hope it's not. That'd be awful. So is this the dark shit they're talking about? A fucking cult? I hope not. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you... Oh wait, this... I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glanced around the room. Oh, hello. You've got some, You have some very nice cleavage, is what I'll say. What voice should I give her? Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Okay, so this is like the... Please don't criticize me for this voice. It's a work in progress. Serious? Oh my god, no. There's no way I'm doing that. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. What? There's another one! Jesus Christ! Oh, she has some decent titties too. Um, let's just do a regular voice, I guess. Ah, Jason, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Not gonna lie, they are really cute. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly, into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Monica's like the other girl. That's right. It's great to see you again, Jason. What the fuck kind of a pose is that? What the heck? I can't even do that. I mean, I know I'm sitting on a lounge, but like, what the fuck? That is weird. I haven't seen any other girl do that. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Oh, so this is the typical way out of my league girl. Okay. Basically, yeah, completely out of my league. You read my mind. So having a smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Jason. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I get a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form it. Whoa, okay, I accidentally skipped it, sorry. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so there is one... Okay, I was thinking let's talk about the table. It's been widened so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Oh, okay. I do need to change Sayori's voice because it's too similar. Ta-da! Oh! Oh my god, I hate this. Oh, this is funny. Okay, Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. That's cute. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate are used to make your ears. Oh, that sounds amazing. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Wait, what the fuck? She's got like vampire teeth. The heck? Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Are you referring to other games, or are you referring to now? Because I don't think I've heard that in this game yet. Oh no. Made them for you or anything? Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I wouldn't say it would, because I never drink tea. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Oh god, this pose again. This is going to be a recurring theme, isn't it? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Jason, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Oh, that's nice self-esteem. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, usually you like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Oh god, that was bad. Hey, give that back! Fine. Wait, whoa, hang on, did I just skip a bit of text? Or was that just Sayori? I don't know. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Eh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Rip. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. The pose again. For goodness sake. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Nat and Yuri. Because you know how in like anime they like exaggerate like very subtle things. They're like they sigh very deeply. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Jason? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, oh no, they're all looking at me. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh god, no, don't do the puppy eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Jason, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Oh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everybody remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Jason, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Oh my god, please stop. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Jason, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day at the school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. So yeah, it kind of is a dating sim. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay. Wait, what the? It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favourite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh. Oh, this is how it's going to be, is it? Alright, so... Who should we go for? I think we should go with Yuri. Because I feel like I relate to her the most. Like, she's shy when it comes to new people, which I definitely am, especially when it comes to girls. And, when I, like, I don't really write poems either. But, like, when I try and write a poem, I try and actually, like, have a deep meaning in it. And she seems like the kind of girl who would be like that. Because it said that she was mature, right? So it just seems like that would be the thing. So should I try and use descriptive and deep words then? Let's try variants. Yeah, Yuri liked that one. Okay. So when they jump up, does that mean that they like it? Infallible, marriage, dazzle, poof. Poof is... What the fuck? Existence, vanilla, I think existence. Yeah. Uncontrollable, cute, romance, cage, peace, family, rain cloud, valentine, defeat, unstable. Let's try uncontrollable. Yeah, nice. Comfort, jump, atone, hopeless, sadness, bliss, fireflies, question, tenacious, amazing. Let's try tenacious. Yeah, there we go. Ribbon, skipping, dark, fickle, joy, childhood, kitty, rose, kawaii, candy. I was not expecting kawaii to be in there. Let's try fickle. Yay! Imagination, chocolate, doki doki, fluffy, charm, playground, adventure, nightgown, climax, bunny. Let's try climax. Yeah. Embrace, bubbles, whisper, shiny, socks, effulgent. Yeah, there we go. Mouse, incapable, lazy, skirt, wrath, shame, and sensation, waterfall, after image, daydream. Let's try sensation. Hell yeah. Uncanny, warm, forgive, alone, boop, hope, lust, vacation, special, universe. Have to be universe, right? Yeah. Holy crap, we're halfway through. Summer, meager, whistle, clouds, fester, sparkle, pain, explode, pink, jumpy. Meager? Yeah. Happiness, captive, smile, desire, infinite, contamination, marshmallow, frightening, broken, fireworks. Let's try contamination. Incongruent, loud, cheer, destiny, insight, feather, calm, parfait, pure, promise. Let's try destiny. Heaven sent, nature, puppy, nibble, holiday tears. Holiday tears, laugh, starscape, fun, wonderful. Must be starscape, yeah. Heartbeat, depression, oh god. Empty, death, awesome, eternity, electricity, philosophy, disarray, whirlwind, philosophy. Vitality, vivid, extraordinary, kiss, flee, disoriented, excitement, party, pout, secretive. Secretive would have to be Yuri, yeah. Essence, entropy, spinning, grief, sunset, twirl, giggle, aura, vivacious, despise, essence. Tragedy, determination, flying, bed, agonizing, blanket, sunny, games, pleasure, lipstick. Let's try determination. Yeah! Undertale reference. Raindrops, misery, sweet, disown, hop, rainbow, crimson, fantasy, breathe, lucky, fantasy. Damn it! Really? Cry, vibrant, play, massacre, sing, time, horror, graveyard, beauty, graveyard. Passion, disaster, lollipop, unrequited, together, unrestrained, anime, color, suicide, melody. Let's try unrestrained. Alright, so we got 19 out of 20. That's pretty fucking awesome. Really, Monica? I walk into the literature club and this is how you greet me. With this snake pose? I don't even know what the fuck it is. Hi again, Jason. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jason. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Ooh! Rip! You just got roasted! Savage! So she likes anime. Hell yeah. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! What it is. It actually is. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into a seat. Don't worry, guys. Jason always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sarah, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Oh my god, Sayori. What? Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Jason can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh wait. That's Yuri, sorry. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. Oh, wow. You are definitely not flirting with me. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Just a minute. I've been thinking about the fact that Natsuki likes anime, and I like anime in this game. What the fuck is anime in this game if the people in this game, if this game is anime? Like, what the fuck classifies as anime in their world? That's confusing. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I'd feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be in the first few pages. Oh, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet up for a split second. Oh, the music's changed. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how you came... Wait, just curious, how come you have to have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Oh, yeah. You know that just when you buy a book, and then you're like... Oh yeah, when I finish reading this, I'm going to throw it away. So if I want to reread it again, I should probably buy another copy, right? What the fuck's Yuri? That was the worst excuse. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. What? What the? Okay, that was weird. What? I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the bet, anyway? Well... Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Jason? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. That's I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Uh, that's, well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you're looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. Oh, sorry, that was me. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Uh, yeah. You sure? You seem a little apprehensive. That's... I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. Oh, I thought you meant having someone sit next to you. Because I can relate entirely to that. Uh, whenever my class doesn't have seating plans, people you don't usually sit next to me. Oh well, I don't really care. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I still understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I apologize a lot as well. So this is even more relatable. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slam my desk and tilt up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. Ah. This is already getting a little intimate, isn't it? Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Ooh. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. Ah, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, hey. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. And, hang on. Oh, so that's what it was. If you double click on Mac, if you right click, then it actually gets rid of the text box. So yeah, that's cool. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Oh, that's a nice smile. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side so she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second-guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Oh, damn it. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But Jason, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. So embarrassing that you think that. But wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really don't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone! Oh, Jesus. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. Oh, here we go. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not... It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first two chapters in your own time. Alright, I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. I get that you came to the literature club very suddenly, but why didn't you take a bookmark? Like, for God's sake, surely you have a bookmark at your house, right? Come on. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. I'm yawning. Sorry. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to read... Oh, sorry, I accidentally clicked. I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same, myself. Who should I show my poems to first? Oh, well, Yuri, obviously. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Huh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. That does seem logical, I'm not gonna lie. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor entirely changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, this is very nice handwriting. Click outside poem area to continue. Okay. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Damn. That's a really good poem. That's... Holy shit, I don't even know what the meaning behind it is. That's so nice. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? Excuse me. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. You into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Jason. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. Oh, you know, I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Jason. Ah, me too. Who should I show my poem to next? Okay, so we're literally going to go through all four of them. Let's show it to Sayori. Wow, Jason, your poem is really bad. What the? Sayori! Huh? It's fine, it's fine. It's your first time. Besides, I'm really happy just that you wrote one. This reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Jason. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. That's sometimes the only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Wait, what? What is my motive? Seduce women? I had no idea. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. Well, I just checked. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that, Yen. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. It's nice handwriting too. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Oh, that's cute. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. What a perfect end. Oh, that's a brilliant poem. I love it. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Whoa! Hey, that's a little mean. What the fuck, Jason? What the... Jeez. I don't know if I'm reading into this, but that was mean. Don't be mean. Yeah, there we go. It was mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Oh, Sayori's awesome. Oh, she's great. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. What should I poem to next? Monica. Easily. Hi, Jason. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ugh, the pose again. I'm gonna call it the snake pose from now on. Don't worry, Jason. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. Great job, Jason. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Snake pose. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Yep. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Ah, so that's why she said it was bad. Right. So, Yuri is the opposite of Sayori, and vice versa. Does that mean that Monica would be the opposite of Natsuki, and vice versa? I wonder. Interesting. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. There's a nuances, I don't know how to pronounce it. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Oh god. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to, right? It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Snake pose. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. Oh, this is a long one. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Whoa. You told me that Yuri likes the kind of deep stuff, but this is very deep. This is extremely deep. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. I'm sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Yes, it has. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Wait, what? Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That was interesting. Thank you. Who should I share with poem next? Maybe Natsuki? I don't know. She'll probably hate it. Jason, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh? What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Ooh! Right back at you, Natsuki. That's what you get for being a bitch. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Whoa, what the heck? The music is weird. I guess it's just cute-ish music. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Yeah, I told you that we weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Exactly. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight in the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feelings in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humour her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. So that's it then. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, showing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's this language? Huh? Did you say something? No, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Oh no, this is going to be a big fucking bitch fight, isn't it? Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Jason did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Jason liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Uh-oh. Here it comes. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. Uh-oh. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Jason appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Oh, this is awful. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Jason started showing up. Ooh! What's this, Yuri? Oh, lol. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Jason, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Jason. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning them most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Jason? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course, it's going to be... Oh, fuck. Well, Yuri. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri? Yeah? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple... Oh, excuse me. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. Isn't she already clenching her fists? Like, she's been doing that the entire game. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Yeah, I feel like that might not have been a good decision. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Oh, God. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. I feel like I made the wrong decision. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Oh, fuck. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an ancient chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. Can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Jason. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. The titties. I'm going to make some tea. Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. Oh, Natsuki's back. It was alright. Well, mostly. Jason, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I honor myself with newfound determination. Jason, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It surely has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. Jason, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you, too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, oh crap. I keep skipping things. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. I'm sorry I skipped that. I'm really sorry about that. Okay. Should I stop the episode there? I feel like I've been going on for way too long. Yeah, I'm going to end the episode there. So, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Man, I'm really enjoying this. I didn't think I'd enjoy it this much. So far, nothing extremely dark has happened. Well, nothing dark has happened, actually. It's just a high school drama shit. Which I don't mind, trust me. But yeah, I'm really liking this game. I can see, like, even if this wasn't a dark game underneath, like, I still would really enjoy this game, I think. So, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I hope you did enjoy. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!